Welcome to the WordPress Ultimate Security channel. In this video, we will show you how to set up the important session management settings you need to enable for your WordPress site using the Ultimate Security plugin. Let's talk about why session management matters. By default, WordPress sessions stay open. This setting lets you control that, so you can see who's logged in, end idle sessions, and stop logins from too many devices. Before we start, make sure the Ultimate Security plugin is installed and activated on your site. Here we are on the Ultimate Security dashboard. To find these settings, hover over the Settings menu in the top bar and go to Login and Authentication, then select Session Management. Now we are on the Session Management setting page. This area lets you control how logins work on your site. It tells you exactly what this page does, from monitoring and controlling active user sessions to setting maximum concurrent logins, automatically terminating idle sessions, and tracking login activity. At first, you will see the Enable Session Security. Turn this on. This is the master switch for all the settings below. By turning this on, it also enables a few settings automatically. Right below this is Session Logs. Click the View Session Logs button, and a window will open showing you a history of session security events. You can filter this list by type. This is the page you will come back to whenever you want to check if someone tried to break into a session or got blocked for being logged in on too many devices. Right now, the list is empty, but we will come back to it later in this video. Close this window and let's move on next. Next is Cookie Hardening. This section protects the cookies your site uses to keep people logged in, since those cookies are a common target for attackers. This HTTP-only cookies is already turned on by default. This stops JavaScript from reading your session cookies. This setting is recommended for all sites, so we'll let these settings be enabled. Next, we have the Secure Cookies settings. This makes sure cookies are only ever sent over a secure HTTPS connection, so they can't be intercepted if someone is spying on the connection. Only enable this if your site already has SSL set up. The next setting is the same site attribute. We have three options here: strict, lax, and none. Keep this to lax. This is the recommended default for most WordPress sites. Moving along, you'll notice the session binding section. This ties each login session to the browser that created it, so if someone steals a session token and tries to use it from a different device, the system can catch it. This setting is also enabled by default, and keeping it enabled is the best security practice. Next, you'll also see the bind to IP address option. We are leaving this one off. It invalidates a session the moment a user's IP address changes, which sounds useful, but it can log people out constantly if they are on a mobile network or a VPN, since their IP address can change mid-session, even though it's still the same person. Next, we will keep the bind to user agent switch on. This checks the browser details tied to the session, so it's safe to enable on most sites without annoying your users. Now, let's continue with the new settings. Here you'll find concurrent session limits. This controls how many devices or browsers one user can be logged into at the same time. Set maximum active sessions to a number that fits your needs. We are using 3 in this video, which is also the recommended range. Next, you can choose what happens when a user exceeds the maximum session limit. You have 2 options: block new login, which stops the new login and shows an error message, or destroy oldest session, which gently removes the oldest active session to make space for the new one without interrupting the user. Block new login is the stricter and more secure choice, while destroy oldest session is more user-friendly and convenient, so we are keeping it the same. Just below that, you'll find the exempt administrators toggle. This feature makes administrator accounts exempt from all session restrictions. This is really helpful as it prevents admins from getting locked out by session limits or idle timeouts. We're leaving it off for now. Continuing down the page, the last setting is idle timeout. This automatically logs out a session that has been sitting inactive for too long. Set this to 1800 seconds, which equals 30 minutes. This is the recommended value. This reduces the risk of unauthorized access if you forget to log out. Now, everything is set, and let's go back to the top of the page and click Save Changes, and a confirmation notification will appear. Now let's see this in action. Open a new browser tab and go to the WordPress login page. At first, we will log into the admin account. As we can see, we are now in the admin dashboard. But now, we are already logged into this site on 3 different browsers, which is the limit we set earlier. Let's try logging into a 4th one. And here it is. The site stops the login and shows a clear message: you have reached the maximum number of allowed devices. That's the maximum active sessions setting and the block new login action working exactly the way we set them up. Let's go back to the settings and go to the session management setting page again. Click View Session Logs one more time, and now you can see real entries here. This session log shows you all the session-related security events. This makes it easy to spot anything unusual happening on your site. And that's how you lock down your site's access. By managing your sessions, cookies, and device limits, you add a critical layer of protection that stops unauthorized access before it happens. Download Ultimate Security, link in the description box. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more security videos. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.